Hey garden friends, we are here with the second and third grade leaf anatomy video. So here is your diagram, and I just realized, I'm so sorry, I forgot to make sure there was a word bank on your diagram. So let's see if I can do a close-up. I'm not sure if I can zoom in on those words down there or not. All right. Maybe we'll do it the old-fashioned way and just move it closer. Here's your, oh, it's not gonna, there we go. Here's your word bank for your diagram. If you are in second and third grade, these are our words. Blade, apex, margin, vein, midrib, branch, petiole, and stipule. Okay, so let's see here. You can write your name up here if you'd like. And what I'd like you to do after you label your anatomy diagram is you can glue this page into your science notebook. So for our parts of the leaf, you see we've got lines to different parts. And this right up here at the tip is called the apex. A-P-E-X. And then the edge of a leaf, right here on this one, it's sort of spiky. The edge is called the margin. So we're going to write margin here, M-A-R-G-I-N. Now this is pointing right at one of the veins of the leaf. You can see there's lots of them. It's pointing at a vein. So I'm going to write vein, V-E-I-N. And then this one is pointing right to the center vein in the rib, which has a special name. It's called the midrib. M-I-D-R-I-B. Now this one's just pointing to the leaf. And so this portion of the leaf, the leafy portion, is called the blade. And then if we continue the midrib, when it's outside of the blade, it has a special name. We might think of it kind of as the stem of the leaf, but its scientific name is called the petiole, P-E-T-I-O-L-E. It looks like I skipped a box. Sorry, I went out of order. This right here is pointing to the branch. And then down here, where the petiole connects to the branch, there might be something that looks kind of like teeny tiny leaves, and those are called the stipules. Okay, now if you want to add some color to your leaf, you can. I'm sorry it's in grayscale, so it's probably not super fun to color, but if you would like to add background color, or if you want to color over that gray with some markers, I'm sure you could make it look really nice. Okay, so for my second and third graders, there's your leaf anatomy chart. When you go out to collect your leaves, I'd like to ask you to collect at least 3 leaves. And when you're looking at them, see if you can identify these parts on your actual leaves. So I can totally tell that's the apex of my leaf, right? And the margin is here. That's my edge, right? And I can see veins in my leaf. Let's see if I can come closer to my camera so you can see there's a vein, there's another vein, and the midrib is really easy to identify in this leaf, right? There's the midrib. Let's see, and then there's my petiole. I don't have any stipules or a branch on this one. This whole thing is the blade of the leaf. Now my leaf that I collected here looks pretty similar, but I wonder if you notice any differences. This one, to our diagram, has a very smooth edge, whereas my diagram has sort of a toothed edge. If you look at your science kit paper, down at the bottom, there's a little chart here from Encyclopedia Britannica, and you can learn some of the words that we use to describe the edges or the margins of the leaf. So this one has a smooth edge, and the one in our diagram, we would call that a toothed edge. And then something like an oak leaf, we would call a lobed edge. Let's see if you can see right there. That's a lobed edge. So this will be a fun chart to use as you collect your leaves and learn some of the terminology, and you can use those words in your science notebook when you're describing your leaves. Another thing I'd like to ask you to do when you're collecting your leaves is do some comparisons. So here's some ideas from our TK through first grade handout, and you can write this in your science notebook. You can think about the size of your leaves. You can draw pictures of your leaves if you'd like. You can use colors to describe your leaves. And then, as I was saying, you can use that chart on the front of your science packet to describe, let's see, this one is, let's see, what's that term there? Round. So look, I found a round leaf. I wonder if any of you might find a round leaf. This is from a nasturtium plant. This one is, let's see, I think it says it's spear-shaped. Is that right? Maybe heart-shaped or spear-shaped? I'm not sure which one I would classify that as. Interesting. It's not quite either of those. And then this one is not quite hand-shaped, because hand-shaped, that term, usually means that it's got 5 pieces, like a hand, right? And this one's just got 3. So I don't know that we would apply that term to this, but it's kind of fun to learn these terminology. Okay, so go out and collect your leaves, and if you want to watch the video for the leaf rubbing, I'm going to do a separate video for that. Okay? Thanks, kiddos.